students in a series of commercial arithmetic. Today's topic is use of percent, and we will understand the use of percentage in form of word problem, because word problems are the best way to understand the practical application of mathematics. First question is, in an election of the school council, Sunil got 60% votes. If 200 boys cast their votes in all, how many votes did he get? So understand the question very well. Here, total number of boys who cast their votes are 200, right? So total number of boys who cast their votes equals to 200, and Sunil got 60%. So how many votes? Percentage of votes that Sunil got equal to 60%. 60% meaning is 60 per 100. But we need to find out votes from 200 students. So what we need to find out? Number of votes that Sunil get, that is 60% of 200. 60 by 100 multiply 200. Just solve this. And how we will solve that? That is very easy. Just 0 and 0 will be cancelled. And here 60 multiplied by 2, that is equals to 120 votes. So we can say Sunil get 120 votes. It is so easy. Next question is, the marked price of a toy is rupees 400. What is the sale price if a discount of 15% is allowed? Here is a toy bus and the price is 400 rupees. And what is the discount? That is 15%. So here what is given to you? Marked price of a toy, that is rupees 400, and discount is also given, that is 15%. Discount is always given on the cost price, marked price. So here marked price is 400. So what is the amount for discount? That is 15% of 400. So how we will find out? 15 by 100 multiply by rupees 400. Just solve it, and to solve we will cancel these zeros by these zeros, and here 15 fours are rupees 60. So the discount is rupees 60. So after subtracting the discount from the marked price, that is the sale price. So sale price equals to rupees 400 minus discount amount, that is rupees 60. So what we will get? Here it's rupees 340. So it is very common use of percentage. Whenever we used to go for shopping and there is a discount, this is the way to find out the final sale price. Next question is, in a class 90% of the boys passed the examination. How many percent failed? If there are 60 boys in the class, how many have passed? So there are two questions in this one. We will solve step by step. Understand the question step by step. First thing which is given to you, that 90% of the boys pass the examination. It means percentage of the boys who pass the examination equal to 90%. I have already told you the meaning of percent is per 100. Means if there are total 100 boys, then 90 have passed. It means what is the percentage of failed? Percent of failed boys who have failed equals to 100% minus 90%, that is 10%. Now come on the next question. If there are 60 boys in the class, what is given to you? That total number of boys equals to 60 in the class. How many have passed? What is the percentage of boys who passed? 90%. It means we need to find out 90% of 60. So how? 90 by 100 multiply by 60. Just solve it. 0 and this 0 will be cancelled. 0 and this 0 will be cancelled. Just multiply 9 and 6 and your answer is here 54. So we can say that how many have passed? 54 boys have passed the examination. solve next question. A jet had passengers up to 90% of its capacity. How many passengers was the jet carrying if its capacity was 130 passengers? So what is given to you? Capacity of passengers in a jet. It means number of passengers can be fit in one jet, that is 130. And second thing is number of passenger jet carries. Actually there are 90% of its capacity. It means 90% of 130 we will find out. And how? 90 divided by 100, we will remove the symbol of percentage and write 100 in the denominator. So it is 90 by 100 multiplied by 130. Just solve it. How we will solve? 0 and this 0 will be cancelled. 0 and this 0 will be cancelled. Just multiply 9 and 13 and you will get 117. So number of passengers jet carries equals to 117. It is our final answer. Next question is, in the set of numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 11, 12, what percent of the numbers are even? So at first, to find out the percentage of even numbers, let us find out how many even numbers are there. So just circle those even numbers. I am doing encircle. So this is the first even number, that is 2, 4. Here is 6 and here is 12. These 4 are even numbers and total numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Total numbers are 10 in this set. It means how we will find out the percent? 4 by 10 multiplied by 100. Now just solve this. To solve, 0 and 0 will be cancelled and you will get 40%. Next question is, what percent are greater than 4? Now I am doing underline, which are greater than 4. So greater than 4 means this number 5, 6, 7, 9, 11, 12. Total 6 numbers are greater than 4. It means percentage is 6 by 10 multiplied by 100. Just solve it. To solve, we will cancel 0 and the 0 and what we will get? 60%. Next question is, what percent are less than 10? So less than 10, how many numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. 8 numbers are less than 10. So these are 8 by 10 multiplied by 100. Solve this. Cancel this 0. Add this 0. It means 80%. So easy to solve. Next question is, Anand had dinner at a restaurant with his family. The dinner cost rupees 1500. In addition to this, he paid 8% meal tax on the dinner. How much did Anand pay for the dinner? So here, understand this question, that Anand had dinner at a restaurant and the cost of dinner is 1500. So first thing which is given to you, that is cost of dinner, that is rupees 1500. Now he paid 8% meal tax. How much meal tax? 8%. Now we need to find out first meal tax in form of amount. It means 8% of 1500. So how we will calculate? Like this, 8 by 100 into 1500, and when we will solve, we will get this rupees 120. Now meal tax is 120, cost of dinner is 1500. So what is the amount, total amount he paid? Just add this meal tax in cost of dinner. It means 1500 plus rupees 120. Add this and you will get rupees 1620. So what is your final answer? Anand will pay rupees 1620 for the dinner. this kind of use is also very common. Nowadays, mostly you have seen that in form of GST, percentage of GST, percentage of other kind of tax will be added, right? So it is a use of percentage. Now let us come on the very common use from student point of view. See here, Nargis received these marks in an examination. Can you tell at a glance in which subject she did best? Now here are the marks of Nargis. In Hindi, he scored 60 out of 75, means total marks for Hindi examination is 75 and she scored 60. In English, 52 but out of 80. In Sanskrit, 72 she scored but out of 90. In mathematics, 120 she scored and out of 150. In science, 108 out of 120. Geography, 48 out of 60. Now, how you will tell that in which subject she did best? Because the total marks of examination are different for each and every subject. In this case, percentage is very important. We will find out the percentage of each subject. Percentage means per 100. Then we can easily compare. So now let us find the percentage one by one for each subject. For in Hindi, she scored 60 out of 75. So how we will find out percentage? 60 divided by 75 multiplied by 100%, right? And we will solve this. How we will solve this? It is very easy to solve. I have already told you that just tell the table of 25 in 75 and 100 and we can solve it, right? So here is 75 and here is 100. 25 threes are 75, right? So here is 3 and 25 fours are 100. Here is 4. So what you will get? 3 ones are 3 and it is 3 twos are 6. Just multiply 4 and 20 and you will get the percentage in Hindi, that is 80%. In similar way, we will find out the percentage in English also, that is 52 by 80 multiplied by 100. So here also 0 and 0 will be cancelled. Now here 2 fours are 8 and 2 fives are 10. Now solve this. 4 ones are 4 and here 4 ones are 4, 4 threes are 12. So 13 multiplied by 5, that is equals to 65%. Now in Sanskrit, 72 by 90 multiplied by 100. Just solve this. It is also very easy. 0 and 0 will be cancelled and you know that 9 8s are 72. So what is the percentage in Sanskrit? That is 80%. Now we will find out the percentage in mathematics. 120 by 150 multiply by 100. Just solve this. 0 and this 0 will be cancelled. Now we can easily solve and that is 80% because we know that 15 8s are 120, right? So it is 80%. Then in science, 108 by 120 multiply by 100%. So here again 0 and 0 will be cancelled and we know that 12 nines are 108 and 9 multiplied by 10 equals to 90%. Last for geography, 48 by 60 multiplied by 100%. 0 and 0 will be cancelled and you know that 6 8s are 48. So here what you will get, the percentage is 80%. Now you can compare because now the numbers are according to per 100. So which is the best? Yes, we can easily find out that in science she got 90% marks. It means in science subject she did best. So these are the uses of percentage. So in mathematics, what you need to do? Yes, practice, because practice makes perfect. So do practice.